Hello, everyone, and welcome to Xaltius Spotlight, where we bring you inspiring stories of professionals and who are now making their mark in the industry. My name is Bradley, and I'm a business development executive here at Xaltius. And today we are joined by Vimbai Makoni, who recently completed her data science course and is now with us to share some information and to share some of our experiences and our journey with us. Hi, Vimbi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. And thanks for joining. Vimbi, just a quick introduction of you and your background itself. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your professional background before joining the program, and also what motivated you to explore the field of data science more, and what specifically triggered you of interest to do this course?
Okay. Before transitioning into data science, I was just a debt collector. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I lost my job
Oh,
after the
oh.
company closed down.
Mhm.
As a middle-aged woman, I decided to embark on something I decided to embark on a new career path that was not only fascinating to me, but also had better prospects in terms of job opportunities and competitive salaries. That's why I decided to venture into data science.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Makes sense. Okay. It's a good story. I like it. Perfect. And why did you choose Exaltius Academy for your data science journey? Like, what stood out to you about the course structure and the teaching approach?
Okay, at first, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, for me, it was because of the affordable fees they offered. Then after I joined, also I was enticed by the team, which always came to my aid when I needed assistance,
Yes.
whenever it was necessary. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And based off your learning experiences, which part of the program did you find the most interesting and the most impactful?
Um, since everything was new, I enjoyed almost everything.
Okay.
From learning to identify data in different data types. It was
Yeah.
very interesting for me. Um, Also being able to identify on projects, for instance, on
Mm-hmm.
projects, being able to identify whether a problem is a classification problem or a regression problem. It was quite
Yeah.
interesting to me, and mostly working with machine learning models. It was exciting to see how machine learning models can be used to make meaningful predictions.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, meaningful predictions that could actually help people.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
And were there
that's it.
any tools or techniques that you've enjoyed mastering the most? Like, how did you? Yeah. Were there any tools that you enjoyed that mastered the most?
Sorry?
Like, were there any tools or concepts or techniques, to put it that way, that you enjoyed mastering the most when doing the course?
Um, can I say techniques or maybe if you could say projects, which I
Yeah.
really enjoyed working on. For instance, it was the heart disease. I used machine learning to analyze health data and predict whether someone might have heart disease or not. It was
Mm-hmm.
interesting because I got to apply what I learned in class to real life problems. I
Yeah.
especially liked exploring different models like random forest and gradient boosting models, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to see which one gave better results. It helped me understand how data science can be used to support healthcare decisions.
Mm, okay. Okay. I like that. And how did you manage your time when you were learning?
Um, for me, it was an advantage because, as I said, I had lost my job. So at that
Yeah.
point, I had much time, and it
Okay.
was fair for me since I didn't know anything.
Okay.
So I
No, that
had
makes
to,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you could actually put in all your time and
Yes, yes. I had
effort
to
in
put all
focusing
my
on the course.
time.
Yeah,
Honestly, I had to because it was something new and a bit challenging.
yeah.
Though I'm on another level now.
That's good. That's good to hear. So
Yeah.
after the course, now you're on a different level now. No, that's good.
Yes, 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 yes,
And
yes.
you've mentioned that the projects that you focused on was nice. You enjoyed it the most. And can you tell us about one project, maybe just one that comes to mind instantly, that was assigned to you that you really enjoyed working on?
Okay, heart disease prediction. The heart
The
disease one.
artist.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, I got to
Okay.
help some people and even to identify some symptoms in the real life, Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And have you
Yeah.
started applying the skills that you've learned in the course in your professional life now?
Yes, for now I'm just looking for jobs. My first interview will be on tomorrow. And I'm hoping for
Okay.
the
Okay.
best.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
So luck with that, with that, but I know you'll ace it. Is that also focusing on the field that we are discussing now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Mm.
And then with the community and system support, what was your experience like? The instructors, the support team that you've received at Xaltius?
Okay, the support team, honestly, they would always come to my aid if I had problems such as login problems, etc.
Hmm?
And also our instructor, she was very patient. She also helped me boost my confidence through presentations and
Hmm.
exercises which we would do in class, which I was not used to. You
Okay,
know, naturally, I'm not someone who's got confidence and stuff, but she helped me a lot.
okay, okay. No, that's good. So you
I
could say
was
that you
forced to.
okay. So you could say that you felt connected and supported throughout the
Yes,
journey.
yes, very much.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And
Mm.
then also looking ahead, what are your plans now? I know that you said that you have the interview tomorrow, and I know for a fact that that's going to be a good interview, an interview for yourself. But apart from the interview for tomorrow, let's say, what is your vision plan for the next 5 years? Looking ahead, just what are you looking for in specific roles, industries? Are you looking to further to your studies as well?
Okay, now that I've completed the program, I plan
Hmm.
to look for a role where I can use my data analysis and machine learning skills, especially in areas like healthcare, finance, or customer analytics.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
also open to continuing my studies to deepen my knowledge and, stay up to date with new tools and techniques.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And that is important. I mean, the world is changing a lot, so it's also good to stay in touch with your knowledge in that. Okay. And then
Mm.
just final reflections, Vimby. So just what advice would you give to someone who is considering data science, but maybe feeling a bit hesitant to start? What will your final words be, just to say, okay, this is what should actually motivate you?
So, if you're thinking about starting a data science course but feel like unsure, just go for it. It might seem challenging at first, but with
Mhm.
time and practice, things become clearer.
I like that. I like
Yes.
that. I like that. Yeah,
And
it's
also
like
the support team, the support from instructors and classmates, it really helps. Yes.
mm, and the support and the guidance is there as well. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
Mm.
100%. No, I
Stay
do like that.
curious, stay curious, ask questions, and don't give up.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
perfect. Vimby, thank you so much. I really enjoyed chatting with you, and thanks for sharing your journey. It was a pleasure talking with you. And with that, we do conclude our episode of the Xaltius Spotlight. So if you are looking to build a career in data science like Vimby has done,
Did.
Um, be sure to check out our programs at Xaltius, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for your time, Wimby. Have a good day. Good luck with your interview tomorrow. I know you'll ace it. And have a fantastic day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.